Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NASCAR news, so let's get right to it here. I haven't covered any news in like 13 or so days, so like 2 weeks. I didn't mean to go on that long of a pause. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to go take care of some business, but I haven't covered any NASCAR news in like 2 or so weeks, so let's get into some rumors here from NASCAR Rumor Nostalgia, and I'll get into some actual, news. So, apparently one of the teams interested in Noah Gragson for 2024, here is Thor Sport, which I could see happening, but it's willing if he wants to go back to the Truck Series or not. Would he? Who knows? But apparently that's one of the teams interested for him after he requested to be released from his contract at Legacy after that incident where he got definitely suspended because of liking the meme about George Floyd, which I already gave my thoughts on that, which is pretty bullshit, but he basically requested his release and he got it, so apparently that's one of the teams interested. I mean, it would suck to see him go a step in the other direction, but the bright side is he'd get back to his winning ways at Thor Sport. I know he didn't do much in trucks when he was at College Motorsports. I know that's true. I just find it hard to believe with all the experience he's gained that he won't do better if he goes back. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to Junior Motorsports with Josh Berry leaving. So I think Thor Sport in the Truck Series and going back to Junior in the Xfinity Series is definitely possible. But, that's good for him. I think he'll get a good Xfinity, or go back to Junior Motorsports and get a good truck ride. So, there was a rumor about 8 or so days ago that Sam, from NASCAR Rumor Nostalgia, he said, "I hear that Sam Mayer will likely return to Junior Motorsports in 2024. So it looks like they might keep Sam Mayer after he won Road America, and then the Watkins Glen win. I could definitely maybe see him staying there next year. And I feel like he's starting to show out. Sam just still has some work to do. But Junior once said Sam's a long-term project. He said that. It's good for Sam. He doesn't need to be rushed like every driver out there, and he's maturing big time as a driver. And Junior even said he's a long-term project, so I was starting to think he might not come back, but after he's starting to win some races now, I feel like he's going to stay there. But you could have a lineup of Sam, you could have Allgaier still there if he does stay, because there's another rumor I want to talk about. Carson, Zane, Qualifel, there's a bunch of drivers in consideration for next year's lineup. So, another rumor here. It certainly sounds like Zane Smith will move up the NASCAR ladder. Who will take his place in the front row truck? One name I keep hearing could be in the middle. Frankie Muniz in the middle. I think this has always been a speedy truck. I think it's a good ride. It's always been a springboard for young racers. I'd like to see a more seasoned, veteran take it to a championship. So I don't know if it's Frankie. I don't think it's gonna be Frankie Muniz. I'm not sure it's gonna be him. But if he gets a 38 truck, that would be insane, but I don't think it's going to be him, but that would be pretty crazy if he actually got that truck ride. So next rumor, I hear the Spire 7 truck could go full-time next year with Marco Andretti possibly being the driver. I don't think this is an L. I think this could be a W. I like Marco. I like Marco, but I'd like to see what Lane Riggs could do full time. I'd rather see Lane Riggs full time because I think he has potential. So I'd rather see him drive it. Another rumor. I'd been hearing this for a while, but I didn't believe it yet. Here I am, still hearing it. So who knows? Maybe it has some truth. I keep hearing that Allgaier could be driving up to Kaulig. Maybe the Cup Series. Maybe the Cup Xfinity doesn't say. I would assume maybe Xfinity. But I thought he was happy in Xfinity. I think he'll stay there. He's got sponsorship backing. I could see it happening, but I don't think there's a shot this happens. I don't know where this rumor originally came from, thinking, Justin Allgaier could go to Kaulig. There's a 0% chance this is happening. He's going to retire when he's at Junior Motorsports. So, there was an early morning rumor yesterday. The Olympics obviously take place, this, July 26th through August 11th next year. Again, it's televised from NBC, so sounds like there could be another quick break in the schedule so NBC can focus on the Olympics. See, so what does that mean? Potentially doubleheader weekend at Richmond. I don't want 2 Richmond races. I speak for everyone when I say we don't want 2 Richmond races. Richmond of all tracks, I wouldn't want to see that, man. Nobody wants to see that. That would be boring. So, another rumor. I hear that Carson Hocevar may be the most likely substitute driver in the 42 for most of the remaining 2023 season. He caught everyone's attention as he showed a promising potential start when he was driving LaJoie's 7 car. Out of expectations, he did better than LaJoie, sadly crashed. I don't now as a field, now trying to replace Noah in the 42. I think he's going to drive maybe the 42 the rest of the season after Daytona. Most likely. So, next rumor. Seems like there's a chance that some of SHR could get sold off. There might be a downsize of the cars. I would not be shocked if Tony sells his stake to Gene, and Gene becomes a 100% majority owner of SHR, and Tony takes the money from, selling charter and focuses his energy solely on, his drag racing team. Maybe they're going to downsize it. They might downsize from 4 to 2 cars, maybe sell 2 charters. I can definitely see that happening. Because they really need to downsize and try and start the rebuild, really, of that team. It's what they really need to try and do, at least in my opinion. So we had some more news today. I'm going to NASCAR time now on Instagram. Parker Kligerman will return to big machine racing in 2024. Driving the number 48 car, Parker Kligerman will return to big machine racing. Well deserved. This definitely isn't a shock to me. I figured he would return to them next season. He's just outside of the playoffs, so maybe he can make the playoffs for that team. Which glad to see Parker back with that team. Trevor Bayne. I talked about this in some of the NASCAR news that he could that he's gonna come back for Joe Gibbs Racing. It didn't say in the news that I covered probably weeks ago. They returned to Joe Gibbs Racing. Didn't say which races, but now we have a number. He's going to return making 3 starts in the number 19, so he's going to be in the 19 instead of the 18. This weekend at Daytona, Bristol, and Texas will be the 3 races that Trevor Bayne will run. So after the Watkins-Glen race on Sunday, Brad Keselowski and Kevin Harvick have locked themselves into the playoffs. There's officially only 1 spot going into Daytona this week, which should be fun. So it's official. NASCAR Netflix. They have announced a docu-series that will follow the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. The series will be 5 episodes, long as 45 minutes an episode, and will air early in 2024. Dale Jr. is apparently going to be producing, which is good to see. They're going to have like 5 episodes, and it's going to be like 45 minutes, I think, an episode. GMS Racing has announced that they will cease operations at the conclusion of the 2023 season's end. It's gonna maybe I don't know what's gonna happen next going forward. And basically the reason was Legacy Motor Club changing to Toyota, and they couldn't get a deal done. I heard. I mean, I figured this was coming for months. Once Legacy Motor Club switched to Chevy, because they basically have an alliance, Legacy Motor Club and GMS. And once Legacy switched to Toyota, it just wouldn't make sense to have GMS continue as a Chevy team. Well, those two are alliance. One's a Toyota team, one's a Chevy. So I hate to see it basically be that way, but it's just kind of the business of NASCAR. So a lot of people are complaining about Jimmy Johnson. It's just crazy. So Justin Allgaier, I was about to say Allgaier. Justin Allgaier, his car had an issue and taken enough of technical infraction that NASCAR will require him to drop to the rear and do a pass through at the completion of the open lap Friday at Daytona. He will lose his pit selection for Darlington, still need to pass Tech, and will do a qualifying lap. Good grief. Justin Allgaier's team's always behind the 8 ball. The green flag times for this weekend at Daytona and the Milwaukee Mile. Xfinity tomorrow at 7:51 p.m. green flag on USA. Saturday the Cup Series at 7:46 p.m. on NBC. Milwaukee, both on Sunday, both on FS1. ARCA at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time, and Truck 4:11 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see if I have some more stuff here. Morgan & Morgan, the injury law firm, has signed a multi-year deal with RCR to be a primary sponsor for select races with Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Seems to work well for Chris Hacker, so sometimes the jokes just write themselves. But yeah, that's really all to say for the NASCAR stuff. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.